Hi, hello, welcome to another draft. We're back, we're doing more. Should be hopefully fun. Nothing really new to talk about here, so let's just stop beating around the bush. Let's hop in, let's get there. I gotta use the gems because I'm out of gold, which is sad, but you know. It does be like that sometimes. We just gotta make sure we win so that way we get more gems than we spend. It's that simple, it's that easy. Let's see what our first card is. Okay, Bankbuster, very strong both in limited and in constructed, so I'm happy to see it here. Easy first pick here. Important to note, we're passing some pretty strong green, or a pretty strong green card in Rebuke, pretty strong black-white card. Just keep that in mind in general. Maybe you want to try to play something outside those colors for now. We're sending some pretty strong signals right now that we're doing that. Ooh, but we get Banishing Slash. I don't know if we want Banishing Slash. Let's think about it for, you know, we have a good vehicle. I would love to play a blue-white vehicle deck. And Mobilizer Mech with Bankbuster seems pretty sick. And Mobilizer Mech is not super strong on its own, but it's like passable stats. It's a 3/4 flyer. Crew 3 is pretty high, but let's see if we can make it work here. And we get them both. Ooh, baby. Okay, well, you know what? It looks like blue-white vehicles is open for us, or at least blue vehicles are open. Well, I mean, I don't. Maybe the white vehicles aren't open. I assume if you. Oh, so you know, important thing to note here: you can't chain react Mobilizer Mechs, because the other one getting like the effect the Mobilizer Mech doesn't turn. Or it doesn't crew, it just turns it into an artifact creature. So it's not like you can go Mobilizer Mech into Bankbuster. Still, Mobilizer Mech into Mobilizer Mech is very real because now you have 2 3/4 flyers for the cost of Crew 3. Happy to see it. Hopefully we can get like maybe some Hotshot pilots. I think is what they're called, Hotshot Ace. I forget the name of the 2/1 super crew pilot's name is, but that'd be a pretty good get here. What would also be great is if this guy passed the pack. I mean, it's pick 4, so like, you know, there could often be tough decisions, but like, let's go. Baruch, come on, bud. It's time to pass that pack. We were pretty hasty in these decisions, I suppose. Something to keep in mind, but like, we're doing something pretty cool here, and hopefully it works out for us. Okay, we're playing, I mean, we're playing blue-white vehicles. It seems like a pretty good path to go here. All 3 of our vehicles cost 2 or less right now, too. We do need to find some creatures to crew, but this is tight so far. The first kind of miss for us right now. You could go Okiba Salvage and like bring back these vehicles, but I don't know if we want to play black in this. Like, black does have a little bit of vehicle support here. But I think I'd rather just take the Terrarium. It's just kind of a safe pick. Spell Pierce is not bad. But it's a little bit of a weird card in limited. Terrarium's just a solid pick. Okay, like, please no more vehicles at this point. Essence Capture is pretty good. We do need an actual creature eventually to put the counter on, but it's a pretty solid counter spell, so I'm okay to take that here, I think. I'm sure we'll get a creature eventually to to put counters on, hopefully. Yo, the Guide Bot. I don't know if the Guide Bot's not the best thing here. But when you think about it, it is like a 3-power creature if you put the counter on itself, which we can use to crew all of our vehicles so far. So we'll take it here. I like it. I'm a big fan of the Tawashi Guide Bot, aka Tower Bot. We do eventually need creatures of that. So there was like the weird free Phantom draft that you could do a couple days ago, I think, on Magic Arena. And I think I mentioned this in the last video, but I did that and I forced blue-white vehicles and got very few vehicles, so the deck didn't work that well, all in all. Tactician makes sense with these vehicles, I suppose. And it's an okay creature. 3 mana 2/4 is not the worst stats in the world. We can ninjutsu it for cheaper, potentially. We could ninjutsu one of these vehicles back to our hand and then put it into the field as well, which could be pretty interesting. Like these mobilizer mechs are pretty evasive. That's kind of cool. Oh shoot, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I tried to force a blue-white vehicle deck. It just did not go very well. Because I didn't get very many vehicles. I was just curious how the deck operated, because I hadn't really seen it much in Limited. So yeah, I think I like the Sentinel here. It looks a little unimpressive, and the effect is not very good, but it is a colorless 3/3 for 3. Which, as far as our vehicles are concerned, is very good. Like 2 power is kind of sketchy when, you know, this requires crew 3 and these two require crew 3. 3 power is a pretty important threshold here. So we'll be taking the Sentinel. And there's a decent chance we're going to be playing heavy blue if we get a bunch of, like, you know, Essence Captures and the other blue counter spell that I forget the name of. In this deck, Suit Up seems pretty good. We can, like, bluff having no way to crew a vehicle and then Suit Up crew, block, etc. It's an expensive combat trick, but as long as you resolve it, the fact that it does draw you a card is pretty nice, and you can get some pretty big blowouts. I'm not very impressed with Trashbot here. I don't like the Katana either, but let's just kind of cut white. Like, this is excessive, I would say. I don't want the Colossus. I think I'd just rather have a Subduer. I don't think we're playing this in main deck, but who knows? Maybe we'll play Spell Pierce in the main deck if we... Okay, wow, people really don't like Spell Pierce. Okay. We're not playing Invoke Despair here. That's just not happening. I'll let you know right now. I'm down for Arrest here. Arrest is just solid removal. Yeah, the end. I can see the argument for Disciple or another Sentinel, but you can't pass removal here. I feel like it's just a good way to go. Okay. I mean, we've got quite a few artifacts. Automaton seems like a pretty good pickup here. Another Brute Suit. Cool. I can see Reality Host being good at some point as well. I misread this card the first time I saw it. I should have actually hovered over it so you could see it. I didn't realize Reality Heist required you to pick artifacts, which is not good. Oh, another thing I misread too in the last draft. Maybe would have been slightly more playable, but not very good. The Voltron vehicle. It only requires you. Oh my God, this is a great pack for us too. A Thirst for Knowledge is great here. We have a ton of artifacts to pitch potentially, but I do just like Tamiyo's Completion. It's solid removal as well. I'm a glutton for removal. I don't know. But yeah, the Voltron, the Mecha Titan core, you can just use artifact creatures for that. I thought they had to be vehicles. So that's my bad. Maybe we could have built around that a bit better and made it work still. I thought it was specifically vehicles that had to go into it. We have 2 auras that can be tutored off of Shrine Steward, and it's a 3-power creature. It's kind of a weird pick, but I like it a little bit more than Armguard's Familiar here. Familiar is not bad for sure, but not feeling that one right now. I think here we take a Mirror Shell Crab as just like a counterspell, basically. But yeah, we have Tamiyo's Completion and Arrest that we can pull off of Shrine Steward, because it can get auras as well. I like the Octopus. Not amazing equipment on our boys, on our vehicles, because they fall off when the vehicle goes back to being just an artifact. But it's just a good creature. On an empty board, it just draws a card whenever it swings in, which is pretty cool. And I'll take another. Yo, people are sleeping on the guide bot, man. Guide bot can be sometimes, not always, but can be very sick. I'm okay with Awakened Awareness, I think. Yeah, I think we want Awakened Awareness. So this is a weird card. And I forget if it was in the last draft or just in a video I was watching of this set. I've been doing a bit more research, watching some people play. You can play this for 2, X0, and just make a creature base power 1/1. So you can use this as like a weird sort of pacifism, basically. Let's just take the inclusion here. Yeah, which is really cool. Reality Heist, how many artifacts do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we can make Reality Heist actually work in this deck. We should have enough artifacts. I'll take the Iron Apprentice here over the Artificer. I don't think we need mana that much. Apprentice is respectable, I would say. Mnemonic Sphere. Put it in the sideboard. Maybe we can play this in this deck. I don't know. If we're trying to cast Reality Heist. You know, let's put this Reality Heist in the sideboard too for now. I don't know if we're actually playing it. Did I finish my thought before? I was trying to talk about something. About me doing mechanics of the set wrong. I don't remember which ones. Mech Titan Core. Reality Heist was the other one. Maybe that was it. Oh, this thing. We're talking about Awakened Awareness. Yeah, you can use this as a 2-mana enchantment, and you just turn something into a 1/1, or you can dump a lot of mana into it and make one of your creatures bigger, which is cool. We can like put this on a vehicle, like one of our mobilizer mechs if we wanted to, and then the mobilizer mech would be like a 5/5 flyer, basically, something along those lines. We cannot play Hidetsugu Consumes All. That's just not going to work here. Out of these choices, I think I like the Modern Age the most here. It's just a pretty nice card. A little bit of looting. Turns into a 2/3 flyer eventually, which is cool. I don't like second Shrine Steward unless we get like maybe like twice as many auras as we have Shrine Stewards, which we don't. Well, we have right now currently, I guess, but we don't have it if we take the Shrine Steward. It's either this or the Puzzle Maker. I don't like the Puzzle Maker that much. We're really low on 2-drop creatures. I know this isn't a creature, but eventually it is. I think you just take it. It's fine. Interesting choices here for sure. Moonsnare Specialist, I've come to realize, is actually fantastic. Even being a slightly more expensive Mana War is not that big of a deal, and then, you know, it's just good. Especially the whole thing about this card and this says that there's so many auras. Just bouncing creatures has a really strong effect because it makes all the auras fall off. So I'm down for a Specialist here. Maybe Dragonfly Suit is better because of all the vehicle stuff we got going on, but I don't think we need it. Befriending the Moths is pretty good, especially if we're not very aggressive, but it's really good if you are aggressive. I don't know. Second Reality Heist, that's what we take. Honestly, Reality Heist is pretty strong in this deck. I think I do actually want to take it. We already have one. I don't think we played 2 of them. Let's put Moth in the sideboard and we'll see how things are looking at the end here. Man, apparently aggro's open. Look at this. Imperial Oath is supposed to be pretty good. If we're trying to crew creatures, it seems like a pretty good way to do it late game. So we'll take that. We don't have a ton of modified creatures here. We don't have none. Like every deck has some modified creatures, I feel like. You know what I just realized too? We didn't get that many vehicle effects here. We just kind of have blue-white good stuff with some vehicles in it. I think Brute Suit's a fine vehicle. Out of these, yeah, I think we can take it. I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation. Oh, this is a creature that cares about vehicles. We can take that, I guess. That's not the best vehicle matters cards, but it's fine. Maybe we can play one Colossus. We're pretty. We have some expensive cards in this deck. It would be cool to like mobilize Mech Thundersteel Colossus. Sure. Let's see what happens with it. I'm not super committed. I don't think it's that good. I don't even like any of these cards. We'll take the Puzzle Master for the sideboard here. Or Puzzle Maker, not Puzzle Master. My bad. I don't know. Maybe we can play this as like a blank spell on enemy removal. Okay, so this Dragonfly suit came around. Let's get a suit in here too. I think that's fine. We need to cut some cards here. We have too many. We have too many cards. Plain and simple. We got to remove some things. I'm thinking maybe Covert Technician. We're not really ninjutsuing that much or anything. Not that we were really planning on it, but... Oh, it is an artifact, though. Maybe it's Shrine Steward that goes out. I don't know. I like Shrine Steward in this deck. I don't like any of these cards, though. These are all bad. We need to make some cuts. Plain and simple. Yo, Hot Springs coming late. Dang, apparently Red-Green was open. I didn't even realize. Thank you for the planes. Need that. How many cuts? It's like 5 cuts, right? Yeah, okay. We need some early game creatures. I know, you know what? Terrarium goes. I forgot we had the Patchwork Automaton. Damn. Then we get rid of Technician. Hmm. 17 land seems correct to me. It's tough. Maybe get rid of Crab. Get rid of Crab. I like all these creatures because we need them to crew our vehicles, is the thing. Let's get rid of Suit Up. I don't think it's that useful. Suit Up and... I think Apprentice is pretty good here, but it's maybe it's a little weak. I don't know. Maybe Brood Suit's what it goes. Yeah, you know, I think we have enough vehicles with that Brood Suit. But I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, man. Because now I'm thinking about this Patrick Automaton too, and how he's gonna love artifacts in here. You know, let's get rid of the Subduer. Subduer is kind of just a 3/2 for 3, and that's it. Let's run it like that. That seems pretty good to me. Okay, game 1. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in our sick blue-white vehicle deck with no pilots. We have one pilot. We have the Kitsune Ace. We didn't get any of the cool like blue-white artifact matters or vehicle matters stuff, which is kind of sad. But yeah, whatever. We got Mobilizer Mech. It's pretty interesting and neat. Okay. Only blue. But we're on the play, and it's like fine enough. Our opponent has decided to mulligan. If you didn't know, you can tell based on that little shuffle effect there that they've decided not to keep their hand. And they've kept 6. Okay. Island. What do they got? Any evasive creature to play? No? Okay, cool. Okay, maybe the best draw we could have gotten here, the Modern Age. Don't spell pierce me, man. I was gonna say, Jesus. Oh, we're pitching... I think we're pitching Thundersteel Colossus here. We're not playing it anytime soon. Bankbuster's coming down next turn for sure. Or maybe yeah, I think Bankbuster comes down next turn. Okay. I'm not a big fan of this here. Okay. Trying to remember how this thing works. Let's just swing for 1, I guess, for now. Oh, we can ninjutsu it in. We have nothing to bounce, but that's pretty cool. Next turn, maybe. We'll see. Basically, we want to ninjutsu one of these so that way they don't get control of the rats next turn. When they do their weird Echo of Death's Will stuff. Death's Wail, whatever it's called. We don't want them to have this fodder, basically. If we can help it. Okay. Ninjutsu. Submit. Bounce the other one back. I don't know, to me that's just kind of funny. They don't even get their rats back. It might not have even been that good of a play, but it was very satisfying to do, which is kind of all that matters when you think about it. You want to play a creature, swing with the Death's Wail, and then sack it? No? Okay. Fair. I will not block. I think we're going pretty aggressive here. I think we're going to play the Shrine. Oh, okay, you've... Hey, you know what? You've ninjutsu'd me. Congratulations, you got me. I've been had. I appreciate the rats, I suppose. Oh, okay, there's something. I was gonna tutor this, but instead you've given it to me, so we're gonna play the Shrine. Tutor out the Arrest instead. Oh, this apparently counts too, which I don't want. I want the Arrest here. We're gonna crew the Bankbuster. Guess with the Shrine doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, whatever. And we're gonna hit you for a bunch. And we have the Arrest and Tamio's Completion in hand. So this is looking pretty good to me. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty far ahead on this one. The ninjutsuing in the Prosperous Thief, you know, again, wouldn't say bad, but an interesting choice for sure. I imagine they're going to stay on defense here, right? Probably. Probably, maybe. They know I have the Arrest, so it's not looking great for the Kami. Don't swing, man. Come on. Okay, you're playing the Prowler for defense as well. Or you can swing, you could, oh, okay, never mind. You're not swinging in the Thief for anything there, okay. So, you're just a 3-1. I'm gonna go Arrest here. I think I'm okay to swing in the Bank Buster, and if they like double block it, we kill both their ninjas and we're in a pretty good spot still. So I'm okay with that, I think. Accrue with these two. If you want to block your own rat, you're getting it back next turn. Like, feel free. How many other ways are there to make rat tokens? I guess this is like a really bizarre hate to pack rat. Like you use Echo of Death's Wail, and when you flip it, you just take all of their pack rat copies. Kinda cool, kinda weird. Okay, so they're not opting to double block the Bank Buster. They've killed one of their own rats. A betrayal. Like, I can't believe you've done this. Also, the rat is tapped too. You don't even get to untap the rats. That's sad. A damn shame. I assume they're not swinging. They might want to swing the Death's Wail to sack the Kami. I guess not. I lied. I mean, this seems like a pretty easy just completion here. They have a counterspell good on them, but they're still in a just pretty bad shape. You can sack Sphere in response. They refuse. They don't even want to dig for a counterspell. They know it's already over. Okay, well, in that case... Bank Buster's not even that good of a crew here because it requires us using two of our blockers, or two of our creatures here. We just swing it. Sir, please let us swing. You have to have removal, which you do. Which is not a good play, though, because I'm going to now crew in response. Crew this, and I guess... care about the specialist the least. And now you have to block the Bank Buster, or you die. You go to 1, and we don't even lose our Bank Buster now. This has been overall pretty solid, I would say. Okay, they're digging. They're drawing. What do they got? Okay, Arm Guard. Land is cool here. Just thinking how, because we lost our flyer, which is sad. This doesn't have haste, so it can't attack. Maybe we just start bank busting here. Start drawing cards off this. Oh, we could do some interesting mechanics here. Hold on a second. We can use this to crew Bank Buster and then hold on. Stop, give me some time here. Give me some time. Hold on. We can use this to crew and then reconfigure it onto something. We have to tap both these to do that anyway. I don't like it that much. I think we just swing. Force them to double block here. Actually, I don't like it that much. I'm thinking about it more now. Nah, that was a mistake. I panicked because of time. No, because they can go block, and we lose both our creatures, and then we're just kind of at a complete stall here. Let's chill on it for a second. Let's go Mobilizer Mech, and then we'll Bank Buster on their end step to draw. I mean, Mobilizer Mech is a lethal threat here too, because they don't have any flying, and they're at 1 life. They have 4 cards in hand. They got, you know, 4 cards and 6 mana, so they can do some stuff here. Okay, that's not amazing. I'll be frank about it. Okay, you've gained a life, but you have no mana now, and I think you just lose the game. Am I missing something? I don't think I am, but maybe I am. I don't know. Let's crew. Is there an unsummon even in this format? I don't think so. I'll just kill. I'm not even gonna swing the Bank Buster. I don't want to trade it out. So just gain life with your Makodai Ambusher. That would just be bad. Okay. Kind of a weird game 1, but we got there. Our cool vehicles got the job done. Bank Buster is also just a fun card to say the name of. Okay, what's up next? Who are we playing? Also, for the life of me, I can't remember any of the cards our opponent played that game. I know they played a Tamiyo's Completion on us, but I'm thinking about it, and it was just it's an absolute blank. I don't know what their deck was. I don't remember a single card they played other than Completion. Okay, we got the double mech here, which is always, you know, should be pretty fun, hopefully. Our Guidebot can also crew them. This is looking pretty cool. Long as we hit our 4th land. That's all we need. We need to draw 1 land and our mobilizer mechs. Okay, there we go. We've done it. So turn 2 mech, turn 3 mech, turn 4 tower bot, swing 6 flying. What do you don't look at my mobilizer mech. You're not allowed to look at it. Okay, that's okay. Oh, Octopus is tempting to get down now. But I'm committed to the double mobilizer mech play. We'll worry about the acquisition Octopus later. Okay. They might have some instant speed removal here, so I'm a little worried. Little worried, but if they do, it's not the end of the world. Put it on itself. Do not burn my Guidebot, please. Oh, he's gonna burn our Guidebot. I can feel it. Don't, come on, just look at him. Just let him live. He's such a good guy. Okay, fuck you. Right off the bat, fuck you, by the way. Grafted Growth. Okay, that's a good play. Can't hate it. Okay, I wanted to draw a land. Not only lands, I should have clarified. That's my fault, obviously. We're gonna be able to Imperial Oath next turn. We should get our vehicles online for a little bit. But, you know, our opponent, they're not even that aggressive of a curve. We just drew only lands. Which is not great. Okay, that was... Wait, you had an enchantment. You have an enchantment. I forgot. Okay. We're gonna have to trade the Octopus here for the Apprentice, I think. Which is gonna make this a 4/4, which is not good. Don't get me wrong, I'm not happy about that, but I think it's the right play here. Simian Sling. You gonna equip it to someone? The Apprentice. Shit. Our opponent aggroed the fuck out of this game here. No block. Little late, Automaton, but whatever. Completion seems pretty good, and so does Guide Bot, but the rest seem pretty bad, so we'll play it like that. We swing the Octopus into draw. We don't need it on defense here, I don't think. And then we'll end turn here, and then probably Mobilizer Mech on defense, is my guess here. I'm scared though. Our opponent's got, you know, a ton of junk in their hand, which I don't like seeing. Okay, they're coming in, of course. Tap 2 of these to crew. Mobilize them both. Okay, they must have a trick here or something. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully this works. No trickies, please. Okay, looks like they got no tricks. I think they have tricks. I think they've got fucking tricks. Do your tricks, come on. Get it over with. Please, just end me. But you can't. I don't want to be rude, but you can't have that much to think about here, my guy. Come on. Maybe they just really weren't expecting the defensive crew. They're killing the octopus. That's not bad. The counters. I would have just bolted the other one though. There, I feel like I don't know. Maybe they think that like because we lost. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Okay, well. This is just gonna burn us out if we don't stop it. So we got a Tamiyo's completion here. Patchwork Automaton. No, I mean, we attack. They can't do anything to stop us here. They're all vigilance. Our clock on them is actually pretty fast too. They got another one of these, by the way. I didn't even realize. What the hell? They don't have an enchantment now. Oh, they do have an enchantment. This is still an enchantment. So they can pop Reliquary for 2 more cards, which is bad news for us. Unless for some reason Tamiyo's completion makes enchantments not enchantments anymore. Okay. Okay, let's do this. I think they have another trick here. It might just be a bigger blowout. Although, yeah, I think we gotta do the block. If they kill one of our creatures with any removal, we're just absolutely donezo here. I think we make the big, bold decision here to do big blocks. What do you got for us, opponent? Yep. Felt it coming, walked into it anyway. That's not great news. And they keep their stupid trainers still. And they've got a spider. Yeah, I think we're just too far behind here, because if we block it, we just take a damage anyway. It's a really bad race. And it doesn't look like it's going to go well for us. I forgot that they could just block with the cuff there too, damn. Maybe I mean, we knew the blow potential there with like a burn spell was there. Maybe we could have just blocked with like a samurai and won the race. I don't know. It's kind of feeling that way. I mean, this should be a pretty easy win. Our opponent has the Reliquary too here. It shouldn't be that hard to pull away with this. Especially because the Simian Sling, you're dealing a damage when you attack no matter what. So we have a 2-turn clock on us here. With no way to deal 10 damage next turn. Pop the Reliquary. Can you please end us? I don't want to scoop, because maybe our opponent just somehow unbelievably throws this game. I don't know how they would from this point, but maybe it happens. Maybe they time out. Okay. No attack with the cuff. Interesting. Oh, with the cuff. Okay. No. Oh, back and forth, back and forth. It doesn't have vigilance, so it makes sense for them to leave it back. Oh, please, come on. Okay. We take the 1. Trying to think of what could even save us here. And I can't think of a single card that saves us in our deck. So this is basically GG, but I just, you know, want to see what we got coming up. Okay, you got your apprentice back. Good, strong. Oh, we get an island. Okay, you got us. No hard feelings there. Just, you know, drew 4 lands and no action in our opening turns, and then trying to equalize the board state. We got blown out. It was, you know, it was a risky move. We knew going into it, and in retrospect, playing it safe there might have been a lot better. We might have been able just to win the race in the air with the mobilizer mech. I don't know. The voltage, whatever it's spelled, the name of the spell is. I forget the shock. The 2-mana shock that you sacrifice an artifact for was a kind of tricky play on their part, but I felt like killing the octopus was just a bad decision. I don't know though. Kind of hard to say. I like this hand though. Apprentice turn 1. Get a couple free hits in maybe. We'll see what they get. Okay. I'll trade. I'm fucking crazy, no? Okay, coward. What are you doing? You're ninjutsuing? Are you gonna discard a creature to kill my apprentice here? You're out of your fucking mind. What are you doing? The fuck are you doing? You could have just blocked with the moth. Dockside Chef is so much better than my apprentice. The fuck is going on? I'm gonna play the Dragonfly suit here. And then we're gonna play the Guide Bot and then maybe crew the suit to block this man. Want to discard another creature? I was gonna say, fucking do it. Our opponent's gonna get pretty aggressive here. But I'm okay with this right now. I'm trading the suit for the silencer here. If I get the chance. Because I don't want him trading this Moth Rider now for my guide bot. At that point, it's a bad one. Born to Drive. Okay. So it's a 4. It's a 5/4. For each creature. Okay, yeah, I did the math. That makes sense. I'll trade it off here. I'm okay with this. We'll just arrest the Blade Master here. Thing for 3. Hopefully we draw a land so we can go Octopus and Mobilizer Mech here. Be pretty nice. See what our opponent does. Okay, well. Hey, you know, good move, good move. Gotta give you credit where credit's due. Pretty jazzed up for this Octopus Mobilizer Mech play, though. And I think I'm down to stay on defense here. And just crew up the mech and block the Blade Blesser. We're low on life. Which is not a good place to be in. Luckily their Moth Rider has summoning sickness, so it can't use its move yet. Oh my god, that's not great news. Okay, so it's gonna block with the Octopus now, I suppose. You have Menace? Oh my god, we're fucked. We're so unbelievably fucked. Okay, well. Damn. That's fucked up. We've lost this game. We get the land, which is nice, but it's over. These can't help us. I mean, the Shrine Steward is okay, but we lose. We've been just absolutely smacked by this 3-2. Because now they Moth Rider us, and we can sort of block it, but not very well next turn. Oh, you pumped the Moth Rider. That seems kind of incorrect. Another one of these fucking rats. God damn it. Okay, this is going to be extremely risky here. We're going to go to 1. We're going to block the flyer. Shrine Steward comes down. I'm going to grab Tamiyo's Completion. We're going to swing the Samurais here, because if they trade for a Blade Blesser, that's like a big win for us here. Jesus. That's not great news. Okay. Oh, we're just getting our ass smacked 24/7 right now. You do like... That's the best way to do it, and it's not good still. It's horribly bad still. Born to Drive. Did not think would do that well. It has absolutely demolished us here. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not bad. We're in a better spot now. I just realized. When we killed one of the creatures, the other creature died because it lost some of the bonuses from Born to Drive. Cool. I guess we technically play this first if we want to be correct. Modern Age first. I will discard the recovery unit. I will hit Naomi. We'll begin the steady climb back. Fuck you. Okay. Okay, it's a little preempted there, don't you think? But you do win. You do get it because of your fucking searchlight. This is not fun. This is not a good way to lose the game. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, boo. That one hurt. That one was just unfortunate. When we get our good cards, we win the game. When we don't get our good cards, we lose the game. Kinda weird. The annoying thing about draft is that sometimes in certain formats, if they're too bomb dependent, it's, you know, not fun. Although I wouldn't say that's what's happening in this format. This format seems pretty well balanced when it comes to rares and commons and uncommons. I think we can make this work. I'm skeptical. We're on the draw. We have a 2-drop, which we don't always have. Our opponent has a 1-drop, though, so that's cool. Oh, the green snake, man. This thing's a bastard. Hit me. Trainee. Okay, you know what? Now you got my attention, Patchwork Automaton. You have got my attention here. No blocks. You can hit me. That one's fine. Fucking Kodama. Motherfucking Kodama, by the way. What the fuck? Okay. We're gonna play our Sentinel here to hopefully block Kodama. They don't have any modified creatures yet. So we'll see. Very happy we made the mill voltage surge here. And explosive entry. That would have been a big blowout for us here. We're not going to block their trainee or their... I mean, we'll block their trainee, honestly, with the Sentinel, I think. If it comes down to it, but... Okay. You made me do it. Ooh, Bank Buster's a good draw here. Yeah, because you know what's actually really sick about this? Yeah, I love this turn, actually. Because now Patchwork can crew Mobilizer, which then crews Bankbuster. Which I think is a neat play. We're staying on defense, though, because I'm very scared of Kodama getting in here and ruining our lives. He does have to modify some creatures, but he could, you know... Here comes the modifications. Here they are, right there. I see them. I see them coming. Doesn't have enough mana this turn to do it, but oh baby. Swinging in the Fang? Yeah. Not much we can do there. I think they already made a land drop this turn, so that's fine. They did not make a land drop. My bad. Okay. I mean... Just thinking. I think we can get aggressive here. I think we can force him to play defensive. I think we arrest Kodama. I'm sick of this fucker. Running around thinking like he owns the place. Mobilize here. Mobilize here. Attack. Give you... I mean, give both of them first strike, I guess. Doesn't matter that much. But the Fang can't even block that well because we're going to be giving them first strike. Well, I guess this is going to be an issue if you equip the web spinner cuff to the Fang. Oh, I dare you. Swing the Fang. See what happens. I absolutely dare you to do it. Okay, well. It's not the best news because they have to play that. Shigeki's an enchantment creature and you're an enchantment creature, and that's it right now. Just thinking. Hold on, I'm just thinking. No, not you. You don't attack. Just give them both first strike still. They still really don't have any good blocks here, which is cool. Then we play the Brute Suit. And we can crew it with Kitsune. And we can also awareness if we want to like make one of these creatures weaker, but it doesn't seem that useful here. We might use awareness to like get one final hit in here or something. A little late on the hot springs. I will say the teensiest bit late. Trying to come in for the big swing, huh? Okay, well. I don't know. Block. They do trigger. I mean, Kodama doesn't even have his ability. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot. This isn't Tamio's completion. Never mind. You do get lands. Okay, big whoop though. If we do this for 4, this is now a 4/4 flyer, which doesn't matter. Oh, it's a 5/5. We do 2, tap 4, 5/5 flyer. Doesn't really matter. I think we would do it on Kitsune Ace then, in that case. Just doing the math. They could, like, block. Oh, you know what? I have an idea, actually. We do, like, what maybe we'll do all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 4. Auto pay. Then we do this with, I guess, the Kitsune Ace. Get them both online. They've conceded. Oh, I forgot the web spinner cuff had reach, so it could block the guy there. Did they just forget that the entire time? I don't know. That was weird. Maybe they just played it. I don't know what happened. I'm blacking out. Okay. New match, new me. This is the important one. The second most important one, because this one is the break even. Next match is the we're winning more than losing number. This hand seems good. Arm guard into, or bank buster into Moonsnare into whatever. Probably go Bankbuster first. I want to actually hatch this bad boy. I feel like we never do. See if we can get this bad boy cracked open. Hopefully our opponent's playing a little less aggressive. Okay, Moon Circuit Hacker. They're ninjas. Big whoop. Let's pretend like we're looking for lands, like we're desperate. Okay, well. Now I'm getting a little desperate for lands. Draw a discard. What do they pitch? They pitch a land, so they must have a bunch of lands. Probably, I would imagine. The Toad Rider. Okay. Be honest, Toad Rider terrifies me. I think we do this now before they get a chance to play an enchantment. I mean, if they play an enchantment, this thing just becomes, you know, very, very strong. Maybe that's an overreaction. Honestly, it probably is. But I'm just scared. Plain and simple. What do they pitch? They pitch Prototype. Yeah, okay. Sky Swimmer, not a bad play. I think we go Arm Guard here, pump up the Automaton. I'd rather keep this on defense. I want to keep the hacker from swinging in. We're going to be taking 3 damage for quite a bit of time here, I think, from the Sky Swimmer. But getting Automaton down here is pretty nice. Okay, they know about Bankbuster. They're aware. If we don't draw land here, we'll probably tap Bankbuster to dig, and then if we hit it, we'll arrest the fish, and if we don't hit it, we will play Kitsune Ace. Either play seems fine. And if we draw right away, we'll probably just play Shrine and get our last enchantment before we draw, and then lose the value from this being in our deck. Why are they digging? That's kind of weird. They pitched a land before, and they pitched a weird artifact. Maybe, I mean, you know, I don't think they're digging for lands. Okay. In this case, maybe we, you know, I actually still think we just arrest the Sky Swimmer. Play Kitsune. We'll crew up and swing here. You just start beating. And I'll trade Kitsune for Hacker if they want to swing it. Which would be a weird play, I feel like. Okay. They want to dance. Not many combat tricks in these colors, so yeah, I guess maybe they just were hoping we wouldn't block. They've got 6 cards in hand and 5 mana. They have to play something here. It would be just kind of mind-boggling if they didn't. I feel like, at least. Technician. Draw a discard. Mind Link mech. Weird. Weird. Not a huge deal. I don't know, I just feel weird about it in general. I will search my library for my last aura. Crew up. Automaton, or actually, we'll crew up with Shrine Steward because it's summoning sick here. Mind Link is 1 to crew. Hold on. If they want to trade, Reckoner for Mind Link mech here. I'm okay with that, I think. And it just bounces off of Technician. If we swing with Automaton, I want to keep it on defense here, so they can't just swing it in for free. Although they can just Mind Link mech up here, I suppose. I think we're supposed to be aggressive. Okay, they're going for the crew option. Who do they trade with? Bankbuster, okay. Makes sense. Okay. Even position here. They probably have better cards in their hand than us, if I'm being honest. I don't love what we've got, what we're working with here. And they can hit us for 2. If they have a ninjutsu they want to play here instead, fine. If they want to get in an artifact for 2 mana, like, they have 6 mana. They should be able to play out basically everything in their hand. I don't know what they've been waiting for all this time. And nothing, see? Okay, that's a little scary. They can play our Bankbuster next turn if they want. Although I'm gonna beef up Automaton with this Sentinel, swing in, and hopefully trade, so they don't get our Bankbuster. Oh, they know we have Specialist too because they saw our hand. Shit. Maybe they forgot to look. We're lucky. Here, you mill 3. I mean, in theory, we can mill them out. Wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world. You know what I maybe like more here? And it's kind of a wild line. I think I like making you a 1/1. And just getting really aggressive. We pay 0. Like, if they want to trade the familiar, sure. Yeah, they go down to 4. They can play Bankbuster. But they're at 4 life, and we've got a pretty aggressive board here with specials. We can bounce a creature. You can block Technician here too. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe they should have at least, I don't know, traded with the familiar there. Although I guess then they don't get the Bankbuster. I don't know. It's a weird situation for them, I guess, too. We're gonna mill out with this dang Koi. In theory, we could reconfigure Arm Guard onto someone next turn if we want to as well. No, they're on defense here. Okay. So they can. What are they gonna do here? They have to have like some sort of trick, because they have to use both these to crew the Bankbuster. They block and they still take lethal here by like a significant amount. I don't know. Let's see what their trick is. What are they? Oh, they're looking at things. You can wait till I declare attacks before accruing, by the way, Cade. You don't have to do it right now. It looks like they're trying to figure out when to accrue, because they keep looking at their own creatures here, which is kind of strange. Oh, they trespass. Okay. They've tapped my defender down, which I feel like is just a weird choice. We're gonna force some uncomfortable blocks here too. Here's the thing. If they crew and then try to trade Bankbuster for Automaton, we get the Ninjutsu and Specialist before the damage resolves because it's unblocked. And then bounce Bankbuster back to our hand, by the way. Bankbuster, back to my hand. Thank you very much. We deal 2, and then we get to play both of our creatures. Which pumps up the automaton, by the way. So that's a fun little trick. Yeah, I mean, I get our opponent's plan there, but they just didn't think that one through. Tapping the defender was a really it was a bad choice. It's like they wanted us to swing thinking that like the block would work. Like they were trying to bait us into it, not realizing that they were baiting themselves into a bad play. Because they had all the info. They knew that we had the mana war in hand. So anyway, this is it. This is the most important match. That was the second most important. This is the most important match of the draft because it determines if we're winners or losers. I like this hand. Turn 2 familiar, turn 3 octopus. Hopefully they just never play any cards. I think maybe they mulligan. I thought I saw their hand shuffle there for a second. Normally I wish good luck to our opponents here, but I need this win. I'm sorry, opponent. I need this one. Kunai with no creatures to put it on. You love to see it. Do like to see a bank buster here. That kind of changes the math a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. I think you still put the arm guard down first. But maybe we're thinking of playing one of these octopi later rather than sooner. I don't think so, though. I think we still play the octopus here. Okay, now things are changing. No, I think you still do the octopi, because next turn we get to do both of them. I think they're going to leave the trainee on... Oh, no, they're probably going to equip the kunai and kill the octopus, is my guess. That's what I imagine our opponent does here. I'm going to stop looking at their cards because I feel like it's giving them a hint that they can use the kunai if they didn't realize here to kill our octopus. Okay, well, frick you. Someone had to get kunai'd, is the thing. It had to happen sooner rather than later. Tower bot's good here. We can tower bot. I'm not gonna block here anyway. We can tower bot, put the counter on either. I mean, we'll put the counter on the arm guard. It has ward. Better creature to hold the counter. Our opponent missed land drop, by the way, too. I just realized. That's, I mean, extremely good news for us. I will say. Okay. They're not missing their land drop now. But we know they don't have their third land currently. They had to pitch. I assume they swing here? I don't think they want to leave the trainee on defense to block the bank buster, right? I would imagine. Not. Yeah, okay. Come on, Yin Yang. No, they're leaving it back. Okay. A little strange. A little bit of a strange decision if you ask me, but who am I to judge? Brew up. Maybe they have a pump spell. I don't know. I don't know what they're playing with. I'm gonna swing in. If they block here, I know that I'm fucked, which they didn't, so that's cool. 1 mana away from Imperial Oath. Things get pretty nuts when we put that down. Okay. I like the Oath. I don't like any of these cards, so we're going to put all 3 of them on the bottom. So, the thing now is that Bankbuster trades with the trainee, but I'm honestly okay with that trade at this point. We're not swinging you, so we'll do this. We are not swinging the guide bot either here. I'm okay with this. End the turn. Gotta remember that we got the guide bot. We can pay 3 right now to draw a card. That's fine. Pretty good value. I think I've never seen this card in my goddamn life before. Our opponent did make land drop number 4, by the way. Something to note. Do you have any enchantments in your graveyard here? I guess you have the Samurai, but you cannot afford to play it. Sir? My turn. Okay, Shrine Steward's a pretty great pickup here. I do want a guide bot, but I'd rather just get a good aura. And by a good aura, I mean Tamiyo's completion. Through this with the Shrine. I think we just swing everyone except for guide bot in here. I know that we're going to lose a Samurai to the Mentor, but our opponent's in a bad position here, so we're going to, you know, just race him down. And actually, if I think about it, hold on, let's look at the math here. So let's say they block here, and they block here, or whatever, anywhere. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 5, 6, 7. If we swing at the guide bot, it puts them to 1, but we lose the guide bot, which I don't want to do. Whatever. Actually, it's fine. It's not a big deal either way. There you go. Guide bot on Mentor. Poet on Armguard Familiar. Or yeah, Armguard Familiar, I think, here. You have to block the Familiar. You can't block a Samurai. Okay. But this puts them to 1. And we have Tamiya's completion in hand. Like, it's looking dire for our opponent here. I do not see how they come back from this with only 4 lands. Potentially a 5th land. We'll see what they draw. We'll see what they do. Sack Reliquary. That right there is something I need to do a better job of realizing when we can just, like, you know, smack our opponent down. Sometimes I just play too conservatively. I try to draw cards too much. I don't realize that, like, the current board state that we're in, if we just play aggressively, our opponent has no way to come back. I need to do a better job of identifying when that's the case. And there you go. We've done it. 4 wins. Mission accomplished. And hey, we're now in gold. We're in gold tier 4 for limited. Hooray. It would be cool to get the platinum. I think the season rewards are like the best thing you can do as far, or the bare minimum you should do as far as the season rewards is to get the platinum because, or not, yeah, get the platinum because that's the cutoff for the alt skins for cards. I think gold is you only get 1 alternate card art, and then platinum is when you get 2. And I assume that, like, it just shows a picture of 2 shiny card art things. It doesn't actually say what they are, but I assume that, like, they're all the same. But I might be wrong. Maybe Mythic players get cooler alternate card arts than, you know, the plebeians. Okay. What do we got here? NZ Ranger. New Zealand? I don't love this, We have a 1-drop into a 2-drop while we're on the play here, so we're gonna, you know, it's an okay aggressive start. We draw a land, we get this Dragonfly suit, you know, geared up, and it starts just bopping. We have this unplayable Colossus, though, which I don't love. Completions are pretty good. We'll be able to play this eventually, hopefully. So I'm down with it. We'll see how it goes. Seeing Island into Apprentice, I'm hoping makes our opponent thinks that we're like a blue-red artifact deck. Just, you know, just mislead him a little bit, potentially. Get out of here, fish. Okay, you don't want to draw a 6-drop while you only have 2 lands. That's not ideal. Okay. You have a are you playing on full control, or do you have an actual 1-mana response here, sir? Okay. This is getting upsetting now. They played nothing. I am officially tilted. I'm about to be 10 times more tilted when we miss this land drop. But, you know, it was a risky keep. We knew it from the beginning. And it didn't help that we drew our second most expensive spell after already having our most expensive spell in hand. You know, we get the arm guard, though. At least we get something playable. That's all you could ask for, really, here, I feel like. Okay, arm guard comes down. I feel like they have banishing whatever it is. Banishing stroke? Banishing something? The double white exile effect that gives them a samurai if they have an artifact and an enchantment on the field. That was the vibe I was getting, because I think that's an instant speed spell, but I don't know. Oh, they're samurais, I guess. Or maybe just red-white aggro. They've not been very aggressive so far, I'll say. But, what are you gonna do? Would love that 3rd land. And then even that 4th land, if I might be so bold to ask. Would love a couple more. Upwards to 7 lands, considering what we have in our... Or upwards to 5 more lands. Let's speak clearly and concisely so the magic gods do not ruin us. Okay, well that's just rude. Well, not attacking into that. We'll leave Apprentice on block if they want to swing in so we can make the Kitsune a 3/3. Not ideal. We're playing 17 lands. We have 2. So there's 15 lands in this deck. We have a literal 50-50 shot of drawing a land next turn. It's a coin flip, baby. Come on. Opponent, what are you doing here? This is the least red-white deck I've seen in this set so far. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now you can swing the Mender in, and you'll make your next card. Oh, he's not a samurai. It doesn't count. Never mind. My bad. Okay, well, yeah, it's classic fuck me. I am not going to attack here. Seems like not advisable. Ugh. I'm scared. I think they have an Imperial Oath, and I think this is the end of us. Maybe they kept like a 6-lander hand that had Circuit Mender and Samurai, and that's like it, or whatever. And they really just have no other cards, and we don't even have to worry about them swinging the Samurai, making a card cost less, and then dropping Imperial Oath next turn and just running away with the game. Is that an option? Is what I'm trying to ask here. Okay. They're really thinking long and hard about this attack here. Okay. Makes sense. We'll block here. Do they have a trick? What do they have? I don't like the way they're not ending the combat. Yeah, okay. It's about right. Hey! Third land, okay. Sick. Definitely get the Dragonfly suit down here. If they swing the Renegade by itself, which I don't think they will, I think they'll swing the Samurai. But if they swing the Renegade for some reason by itself, we could block with the Dragonfly suit. Which would be very cool. Oh, they've got green mana, okay. Cool. They could swing all their creatures. That'd be pretty sick. You think you're so cool removing my +1/+1 counter? Or are you going to add one to your own creature? Ah, okay. Okay. You will come to rue the day that you did this. Sir. Come on, just please, man. Oh, okay, hold on. This was unexpected. I assume they have a trick. But I'm kind of forced into this position anyway. No trick. Fantastic. Modern Age here seems really good. Get this shit out of my face. Would have loved to hit a land there off Modern Age, but you know. We can't always get what we want, I suppose, right? About to take just a dump truck load of damage here, I think. Why is there, they must have like a green splash of like a for a bomb or something, because they have not played a green card yet. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Let's go, come on. I swear to God, when I get this fucking... When I get this fourth land, you're screwed, sir. You're absolutely done. You'll never work in this town again. Oh, okay, on the Mender. I didn't expect that, actually. I would have thought you wanted to trade it off so you could, draw a card. My bad. Okay. Not looking great for us. Not looking great. Okay. Land. Okay. It's not my favorite play in the world, but I think we bounce the Samurai here. And then maybe pop off a double block here somewhere. On like Circuit Mender or something, I don't know. They don't have any enchantments to return with Norika. We have a chance to stabilize here. We're going to get this Vector Glider out in a moment, and we'll be able to Tamiyo's Completion something. We just needed to... I would have liked to have Completion the Peerless Samurai, but we needed just the momentum. What?! You're playing Invoke Justice in a 3-color deck? Some people, man. The nerve. The nerve of some people to just do that. The gall. Well... we block like this, go to 1, and just lose the game. It's incredible. It's genuinely incredible to me that someone would go... I mean, I can't be... They have the grafted growth, but still, that's just insane to me. Well, we lose, so what do we know? Give them the GG. That's just, you know, what a move. They had 2 white sources, but because of their grafted growth, they were, you know, hey, they got there. They got there on the maybe they have like 4 of these in their deck. I don't know. I really don't know what just happened, I feel like, but I know what happened. We kept a pretty greedy hand and missed land drops for a while, got too far behind, and our opponent just ran us over with like commons and uncommons basically. And then played the weirdest card. Not the weirdest card ever, but you know, it's a good card. It's a really good card if you can play it, and they did it. So, we're out. Hey, you know what? Can't be too mad. We got there. 4 wins. It happened. Huzzah. Let's see what we get from our packs, and then we'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Just, man, the nerve. The actual nerve to be like, I'm going to play this quadruple white card in my 3-color deck. I know I'm going to get the graft on there. I know it's going to happen. The confidence. I don't have that confidence is the real issue, I guess. Anyway, what's in our packs? What do we got? Okay, Mythic Wildcard. You literally can't complain about that. This one. You got the Thousand Face Shadow. Cool if you're a ninja deck, really. About it. And then here. Farewell. Okay. Probably decent in control. We'll see. We'll see how impactful artifacts and enchantments are in, you know, standard right now. I can see this definitely being playable if, you know, artifacts and or enchantments. I think the green-white enchantment deck is looking pretty good. So I can see this in like a control deck as a good way of being like a one-sided a wrath, basically. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.